I think community gatherings are really, really important to bring our ideas. But also when we bring our ideas, we also bring our hearts. And when we bring our hearts together, we can move forward for a better future. Amen? Amen. So thank you all with the teaching and example of Christ. We therefore reject war as an instrument of national foreign policy. We oppose unilateral, first, preemptive strikes, actions, and strategies on the part of any government. And as disciples of Christ, we are called to love our enemies, seek justice, and serve as reconcilers of conflict. We insist that the first moral duty of all nations is to work together to resolve by peaceful means every dispute that arises between or among them. We advocate the extension and strengthening of international treaties and institutions that provide framework within the rule of law for responding to aggressions, terrorism, and genocide. We believe that human values must outweigh military claims as governments determine their priorities. That the militarization of society must be challenged and stopped. That the manufacture, sale, and deployment of armaments must be reduced and controlled. And that the production, possession, or use of nuclear weapons be condemned. Consequently, we endorse general and complete disarmament under the strict and effective international control. This is one of our social principles. And I want to also share with you, I know that we have excellent panelists this evening here in our church, but when I received this invitation, the flyer that you guys create to promote this, I saw this peculiar image of the Oppenheimer movie. So I went with my family to watch the movie. I like movies a lot. So I have like 2 points of consideration when in my kind of a personal and critical thinking produce after watching this movie. The first one that I kind of want to share with you, and hopefully we can discuss this with our panelists and with all of you, is that without this ethical foundation and understanding of geopolitics, awareness of our human rights, and bioethics, the magnificent film production that we all, probably you already watched this or not, I don't know, but it was a magnificent film production. However, this could influence Western society, ethnocentric and unilateral thinking. The film industry and the interest behind them could promote the glorification of the use of science for destructive purposes in their political interests when all of this is threatened. So the second point of consideration after watching this movie is what caught really my attention was the personification of a systemic dilemma. By focusing on the personal tragedy of this character, Oppenheimer, all that he suffered, including his romantic turmoils and loss and traumas and guilt, in the end, his biggest tragedy was having the Atomic Energy Commission take away his security clearance in 1954. It was kind of a public humiliation that ended his relationship with the US government. Hence, we can see Oppenheimer's life, moral decisions, and personal tragedies versus the intricate political power structures and his interests that play a definite role in the story. Are we challenging just a person's decisions, or are we challenging the whole system that produce all of these problems? So we could end up discussing more the personal struggles of this person the character than debating about how corrupt and evil the powers that makes people suffer. And I think that's something that we need to consider. Thank you all. God bless you. Thank you.